Jubilee Hills case, which gang rape case, which was reported on 28th, and there's been some sensationalism about it. So we have gone into the entire details, and the investigation has come to a certain stage where all the juveniles involved in the offence, along with one major, they have been arrested. They have been taken into custody, and we have to now produce them. 4 have already been produced before the juvenile home. The remaining 2 also will be produced today. This all started on March 28th with one juvenile from Bangalore wanting to host a party in this Amnesia pub, and he contacted 3 friends here, and they organized through one Usman Ali Khan. They are all minors, so they couldn't book the pub on their name. Their friend Usman Ali, who is the major, he went and booked the pub. They offered a rate of 1,200 rupees to organize the party, and on 19th, this minor boy from Bangalore, he announced on his Instagram page that the Euphoria party is on 28th, and he also gave his cell phone number. So there's a lot of rush for this. Though the rate was reduced to 900 by the pub management, they continued to collect 1250 from all the so-called clients. Then they made a advance payment on 2 days prior to the event. 90,000 plus 10,000, 1 lakh rupees was transferred to the account of Mr. Kunal, and the victim girl on that day, 28th, she also paid 1,300 rupees as an entry fee. She, along with a friend of hers, who's also a minor, they came and they entered the pub after finishing the formalities. Till on 28th evening, why the delay is there in the investigation, I would like to explain before I explain the sequence of events. On 28th, this incident happened. She went home. Parents saw some injuries on her neck, but despite a lot of prodding and requesting, she did not reveal any details to her parents. Then the father got worried, and he approached through a friend. He approached the DCP and the police station. So immediately a case was registered the same night on 31st under section 9 and 10 of POCSO Act. 8 p.m. the FIR was issued. Then there also she did not reveal much details. It was just a bare almost type of FIR. I mean, whatever little she could recollect, she did not know most of the accused. Then the victim was taken to the Bharosa Center on 1st. Then there, after almost 4-5 hours of counseling and giving her confidence, she came out with the entire story of how she was gang raped by 5 other minor boys. And then the section was altered to 376D, which is gang rape case section, and section 5 read with 6 of POCSO Act. Then she was sent for medical examination, and the investigation was started. On 3rd, only out of the accused, only one is a major. His name is Saduddin Malik, whom we can name. He was arrested on 3rd. And then on 4th, 2 other CCLs, they are child in conflict with law. 2 other CCLs were arrested on 4th. And the 3rd CCL was arrested on 5th. We have gone through the entire CCTV footage available in the pub, outside the building, on the main roads. Then the circulated footages from the social media, which were not available to us at that time, because the juveniles themselves have done this. The CCLs themselves have circulated this on their social media pages. And then the video footage at the bakery, Konzu bakery, where they went. So after looking at all that, we have come out with a very clear sequence of events, minute to minute, what happened on 28th. So that I have already explained, how the girl and her friend entered the pub at 1:10 p.m. and then how 1:50 till about 3:10 they were together. Then how the CCLs entered the pub at around 3:15. Then two of them approached her, made advances, danced with her. Then they started molesting her, which is all, some footage is available in the CCTV which we got. And then around 5:10 the first act of molestation was done in terms of kissing and embracing her and all that. Then the girls, the victim girl was with one of her friends. Both of them started feeling uncomfortable in the pub and they decided to leave. That was around 5:40 they came out. But these CCLs, along with Saduddin, they already had sensed that this girl is, they can do something, and they followed. They already looked at it, the body language looked as if they had already made the plan. Then at 5:43, they all came out. Her friend left in a cab. She was alone. They talked to her, and they all, 4 CCLs and she, the victim girl, boarded a Mercedes at around 5:43 to go to Konzu bakery. The remaining CCLs who were in this case entered the Vinova, and both the vehicles went to Konzu bakery. And then after that, on the way, obviously some videos were circulated where the 4 CCLs in the car by rotation kissed her, and this was circulated by themselves through their social media pages. Then they reached the bakery at around 5:51. The victim got down from the Mercedes and got into a Innova at 5:54. Then we have a sequence of events where one of the CCL got down from the Innova and came back into the bakery. So the Innova, which is in question, which is a crime vehicle in which the gang rape happened, went with the A1, Saduddin Malik, and 4 other minor accused and the victim. It left at 6:18 p.m. They went to an isolated place behind Peddamma Temple, road number 44, and one by one they raped the victim girl. So this has come out, and now the entire sequence of events is very clear. And we have invoked sections 376D, which is gang rape, 323 IPC, which is hurt, causing hurt, POXO Act 5G, read with 6, aggravated penetrated sexual assault, and also 366A and 366 IPC, kidnapping minor and inducing, and IT Act 67 section for circulating these videos on their social media. Now the punishments for this is quite severe. It will not less than 20 years or imprisonment for life until death, or even death penalty in very serious cases. And along with this, a reasonable amount of fine has to be paid to the victim as decided by the court to meet medical expenses and rehabilitation of the victim. There's a 6th CCL who had got down from the Innova and gone back. He has been charged with 354 IPC, 323 IPC, 9G read with 10 POXO Act, which has a punishment of 5 years minimum and 7 years maximum. So these are the facts of the case, and there are small aspects of the investigation left, like the Innova vehicle being an official vehicle and why there was a delay in seizing it, which we are looking into, and we have enough evidences gathered from the Innova. No evidence was lost. So Clues team has managed to gather them, and I'm sure the trial will be making all the efforts to bring these juvenile offenders to book. Thank you.